Creating an interactive box plot in R is exceptionally easy. We'll look at two approaches. In the first approach, we use ggplot2 to create a box plot, and then we use the ggplotly function from the plotly package to make it interactive. We're actually going to create a set of parallel box plots in the interactive example below. We start by constructing a ggplot based on the penguins data frame. Then we're going to add the box plot geometry, and we're going to associate the species variable with the x aesthetic of the box plot and the build length millimeter variable with the y aesthetic of the box plot. And what this is going to do is it's going to distinguish the different species on the x-axis while displaying the box plot vertically along the y-axis. We then assign our box plots the name ggbox and then make the graphic interactive using the ggplotly function. When we do that, we get the three box plots for each of the species shown here. When I hover my mouse over a box plot for one of the species, I can see the minimum, the maximum, the first and third quartile, as well as the median. In this case, where I have an outlier, then it's going to indicate the value of the upper fence, which is the largest observation that's not an outlier, as well as the value of the outlier itself. It's straightforward to create a similar set of parallel box plots using the plotly package directly. We construct the graphic using the plotly function, and then associate the relevant variables with the appropriate attributes, as well as specifying type equals box. So in the code shown here, I pass the penguins data frame to the plotly function. I use the tilde notation to associate the species variable with the x attribute of my plot. I use the tilde notation to associate the build length millimeter variable with the y-axis of my plot, and then indicate type equals box so that plotly knows I want to construct a box plot. When I do that, I once again get a set of parallel box plots here, and when I hover over any one of the box plots, it displays the species associated with the box plot, the minimum, the maximum value for the box plot, the first and third quartiles, as well as the median. Though once again, if we have an outlier, then when I hover over the box plot with the outlier, it's going to indicate the value of the outlier, which in this case is 59.6, and I'm also going to get the value of the upper fence, which is 55.9. So as you can see, constructing interactive box plots in R is very straightforward.